Remember back to a Captivate event when we talked about one speech changes everything. You really need one talk, one speech, and you're able to use that to push your content out in multitude of forms. So in some ways, this call is a little bit early because we haven't done our messaging call and we haven't done our first retreat. But I intentionally went ahead and did that because I think that a lot of people wait for this grand moment for everything to fall into place. And then I'm going to put content out there. Then I'm going to tell stories. Then I'm going to share. And I really want you to start before you know everything, because it's one of the ways you develop stories. It's one of the ways that you learn what it is your audience wants to hear, what they don't want to hear. The other thing is that at the end of the day, Annie, Cheryl, Tom, Millen, Lori, Sharon, this is a volume game and a speed game. And you need to write those two things down. Literally, success in business is a speed game and a volume game. What do I mean by those two things? And whether it's business in the speaking business or it is just business in general and getting clients, the worst person on this call, let me tell you what I mean by worst. Let me define worst. They're an awful human. They kick puppies. They steal children's lunches. They're boring and they don't speak well at all. They've never studied anything. They're actually lying and they don't even know what they're talking about. Will outperform the person on this call who is an amazing human being and really great at what they do if they talk to more people and they move faster. It is not a game of who is the smartest. It is not a game of who is the most experienced, the most accomplished. It is truly a game of who gets there first most often. That's a writer downer. Who gets there first most often? And so I want you to start pushing out your content right now, because it may not be perfect. It may not be ready. And for some of you, because we have people on here who are just starting out, and we have people on here who have $1 million businesses. And so for some of you, you're like, I'm wanting to be more captivating. I want to scale. I want to be a better speaker, which means you need to put more out and you need to put it out faster and you need to put it out better. And then there's those of you who are going, I'm here because I want to be captivating because I want to launch this thing. And you need to go faster sooner. So rule of thumb across the board, whether you're trying to add $1 million to your bottom line or you're just getting started, is go faster sooner, right? Go faster sooner. And so while this may feel like it's a little early for this call, I intentionally did that because I just want you to go. I just want you to start putting stuff out.